Welcome to The Coffee Grind with the Denton Chamber of Commerce, powered in part by Classic of Denton.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Travis Veselka. I'm the Director of Membership and Marketing for the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And with me, as always, is my trusty co-host.
Good morning, Denton. My name is Randy Skinner. I serve on the Chamber Board of Directors, and as a member, I represent Denton County Friends of the Family.
And you're watching the Chamber Coffee Grind. We're recording live from the DentonRadio.com studio inside of the Discover Denton Welcome Center on our historic square. We're here to keep you up to date with what's happening in the business community and highlighting featured initiatives and programs from the Denton Chamber of Commerce. And today we're going to be talking with Ms. Pat Sherman from DATCU. She is the chair of our Women in Commerce Committee. And welcome. Thank you for joining us.
So glad you're here.
Nice to be back.
So we always like to give a little brief update about catch us up. What is Women in Commerce, so everybody kind of starts on the same.
Well, Women in Commerce is an initiative of the Chamber that's been in existence for 10 years or so, and is a group of women that has events that we invite any working women. In the past, it may have been geared a little bit more to women-owned businesses or the business owners or executives, and this year we are kind of broadening that reach, and we're really encouraging any working woman to join us.
Working moms at home too.
Stay-at-home moms are also working moms.
Because,
I love that.
Indeed, a stay-at-home mom works harder than
Yeah.
than a lot of people I know who go to the office. So, and that includes teachers or retail sales, any of those kinds of things. Anybody that's a working woman is welcome to join us at our events.
Yeah.
And we also then this year have increased our number, not only the number of events, but the variety of events.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And it's been exciting to watch.
It's
So
going well.
Tell us about some of the ones that you've had recently, because there's
Okay.
been a few recently, and I think they've been I've had fun at them.
Good.
Anyway, so.
And I should have done some thinking back. Okay, we started actually in April, or May was our first event, but we have had a couple of networking events in the mixers that are after hours. We also had a different kind of networking event in August, and it was our first Power Hour lunch. So that was at Milpa, and so we had people register ahead so we'd know how many to expect, and had limited seating and maxed it out. We
Which was
filled
great.
it up.
It
It
was
was
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for our Power Hours, we have a speaker who is addressing this year. Our theme is balance, so every speaker will have some reference and a different aspect of balance to address. So that was, I think, just balancing work and family in August, and then had lunch as well.
Yep.
We've done just different networking kinds of things. We had an In the Mixer last night at
Yes.
Komodo
How
Loco.
did it go? I wasn't
It
able
was
to make
great.
it.
I know what you were busy
Yes,
doing.
yes.
But it was great. We had
Was
a great
it?
turnout, and so many people who were attending their first Wink event. And that's
Yeah.
always
That's
exciting to
awesome.
have new folks.
That's wonderful. That's what it's all about. Is
Indeed.
bringing in new people and
Indeed.
connecting.
Right. Yeah.
And just a quick little shout out for Komodo Loco. They
Yes.
they were telling us that they had a recording happen with the Travel Channel. I can't remember the name of the show. Diner's
either.
Paradise.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's something along those lines.
I
But
can't remember.
somebody had come in and recorded with them and did a segment for their show, and it was supposed to release the same night that we were having the Wink
It's gonna
Mixer.
be last
We were going to
night.
have this
Yeah.
kind of cool commentary about it. Be like, check them out on the Travel Channel. Here we are tonight.
Yeah.
Turns out that they had to get postponed.
delayed.
So we don't know when the date is when they're going to be
That's
featured.
so
But for a
cool.
Denton business to be featured on
Indeed,
a
yeah.
national or international channel,
It's on the which channel? The Food Network.
Travel
I
Channel.
think it was
Channel?
a travel. I think so.
Travel Channel.
And that reminds me, we need to make a note to
Right.
to follow up on that, so we can share that on our Wink page.
Yes,
and
I
let
would
everybody
love to
know.
see
I would
that.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my
It honestly, I confess, was my first time at Komodo
What'd
Loco.
you think?
It was amazing.
It's
so
oh my God.
It's a neat little
We went there for
space.
dinner not that long
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah, it was lots of fun, and the food was great, drinks were great, and just nice little space, and it just accommodated our group really nicely.
I
Yeah,
love
and they
their
were very
little
welcoming,
patio
too.
too. Their little patio is like so cute.
It's
Like
literally a
this-
little patio.
It's
Yeah.
just a
Little.
little. I feel like it's like VIP when you get to sit on it.
It's about the
just
size of a dining room.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's so perfect.
Well,
Yeah.
last night probably the heat index was
The probably,
in the
probably
90s.
not
So
the best
we
time
really
to
didn't
be on there.
use the patio. I look forward to it in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
we'll
Sure.
go
next
check it out.
month, everybody
Indeed.
should go check out the patio.
bet.
But
You
not
bet.
everybody at the same time because
Right.
we won't all fit.
That is true.
Indeed. So great event from last night.
Yes.
And then we've got one that's coming up in October.
Probably our largest event of
Yeah.
the year. And this is kind of the signature event that Wink has had since its
Yes.
inception. So we have a fall luncheon / conference and marketplace. So we're doing some things different this year. We have been so grateful to have this every year since we began at Hubbard Hall
Right.
at TWU. But of course, there's construction over there right now.
Yes.
So
Doing a
that
little
wasn't
remodeling.
an option. We'll look forward to that unveiling in its next phase. But this year we're going to have the luncheon at Ashton Gardens.
That'll be wonderful.
Yes,
Yes, it's
I
a
think
beautiful
it will.
venue.
It is very elegant, and we're really excited about that. So one of the things that will be unique about it this year, instead of just a business showcase, we're having a marketplace. So we're inviting vendors to come bring their things to sell. And
Okay.
we are reaching out to a lot of businesses, different little boutiques, and we have several that are confirmed. We could probably
Oh, yes.
that we can mention. We have several more that are
Ooh,
that have
who's
verbally
confirmed?
confirmed, but we know we have
Bella Designs.
yes.
Okay.
Susie's Snack Shop.
Oh,
With the dog
I
treats.
Yeah,
love
Katie's going to
that.
be
Katie Portillo
there.
will be there.
Yes, Katie's awesome.
My Sassy Canvas, I think, is one that's
Oh,
come up.
that's
Yes.
a lady
Jewelry,
that
right?
works. Well, I'm not sure. She
My
works at Sally Beauty, but this is like
Okay.
a side gig for her. So I think it is custom jewelry.
I think
and
it's
stuff.
jewelry. Yeah,
Miss
she just
Leah-
she donated.
Johnson,
yeah,
yes.
Leah. Oh, Leah will
Yeah,
be there
Leah
too.
will be there
Oh,
too.
Leah's
Her
line
jewelry
is
jewelry
so
line
pretty.
set up.
Salted Sanctuary.
Oh, I was
yes,
about to
Kim.
ask.
Kim will be
Kim-
there.
Kim, will you please bring the lemon papa seed soap?
And I'll
We
need to
actually
check that
have
out.
that. We're using that at home right
Isn't
now.
it?
The
Just-
lemon poppy seed.
Oh,
Okay.
It smells
Add it to
so
my list.
good.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It really helps you wake up in the morning.
Yeah, it's my favorite. 100%.
We have
Oh,
some
so
some
many.
great. We have several
Yeah.
others.
I want to say Palm Tree is going to be
I think
participating.
they
Hey.
are, and we have several others that are on the fence, but I think that we'll be there.
In the process of applying. Yeah.
Yes,
Good.
yes, and we'll maybe promote those, and certainly we'll be promoting them on our Facebook page, on our group page.
Yes. And if you'd like to keep up to date with that, the Facebook group is Wink Denton, so WINC, or you can look up Women in Commerce on Facebook and it'll take you right there. It's a group, so
Right,
you'll
right.
join it.
And it's really beneficial to join the group because not only are there event updates and
Right.
exciting happenings, but the leaders of Wink are always leading conversations. So conversations just about kind of day-to-day challenges, what's going on, like questions that you have related to being a working woman, whatever,
Right.
and then just
Right.
kind of life. Like,
Right.
Yep.
hey, it's called Pulse Check.
Yes.
So it's kind of
Uh-huh.
like, hey, how's
At our
everybody
resource
doing? What's
Taking
going
a pulse
on?
check.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah.
I think we really get to see a community starting to
Indeed.
form, which is
Right.
really neat.
Yeah, when school started, folks were kind of prompted to post like your going to school photos, and
Yeah.
that turned into a really good set of
was really fun.
conversations
Cute.
Indeed.
about like this stage in life and
Right.
stuff. So
Right.
So Danielle wants to know if you need more vendors for the marketplace.
We do.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yes,
And you
Danielle,
can
send 'em
actually
over.
go on the chamber website,
Mm-hmm.
and there is a link there under Women in Commerce, under Wink.
Mm-hmm.
And you can actually fill all that out online
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and register as a vendor.
Where would they go?
so-
Denton-chamber.org, then where?
you can go to the events calendar.
Okay.
And you can find it for October 11th. We'll be putting up some information on the homepage once we get through a couple of other
Perfect.
like more
Coming soon.
Pressing,
immediate events.
Yeah.
there you go.
There's the word I'm looking for.
Their date's not here yet. They're just going to have to
Yeah.
hold on.
It'll probably
But
be
we're
like one
working on
week
it.
and then we'll have it up there.
We also have Nothing But Cakes. We'll
Oh,
be
that's right.
there,
Ooh,
yes.
ooh, please
Providing the
bring
desserts.
Bluntinis.
Yes,
Please.
they are.
They are.
They are.
Yes.
The
They
best.
are. And we have others.
So yeah,
So
Oh, twice as
fun.
nice.
that's right.
Oh,
The-
cool.
Twice as nice.
They're bringing
we
in-
sell. Bringing holiday decor and decorations. And
So do the vendors pay to?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yes.
what is the vendor fee? Is it different based upon kind of their
if you're
level?
Yes.
if you're a chamber member and you would like to set up your business at a vendor table, that's $75. If
Okay.
you're a non-member, it's just $100.
Perfect.
So some of the best like table rates I think you can
very
find.
reasonable. And I mean, there's going to be how many people there?
probably
We're
200.
Expecting
Over 200.
Over
I
250
think.
up to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a good crew. So
And I want to stress too that it will be that our vendors will be retailers, and so
Right.
we've had some in the past. DATQ, for instance, in the past has had a table in the business showcase, and we've had different groups that have told about their business and that are service oriented. But this year is a shift, and we're doing then
Selling.
our marketplace to sell, and
Yeah.
we're going to encourage
Love
the
it.
women who are coming to come ready to do your Christmas shopping or to
yeah.
Shopping of
gift
some
shopping
kind.
for so
Shop for
many
yourself.
things to
get
choose.
something for yourself. Yeah.
Indeed.
You deserve
Yes.
it.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And part of this shift was from a little bit of research and in taking some survey responses, and folks were really interested in wanting to see women businesses and local artisans and things like that, so that they could really get a grasp and support local business
Yeah.
in this particular
Yeah.
way. And that was a kind of a request from our past participants.
Well, and
think
I
it's gonna be
know
great.
maybe some others are like me, but I rarely take time to go shopping.
Right.
You know, I do a lot online, but
sure.
I will be delighted to be able to shop local
And actually
all in
browse
one
something.
place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and have all these different things to choose from.
Oh, yeah.
And to be able to buy from our local vendors without having to find time to go shop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
They
I'm
bring
looking
bring
forward to
shopping
that.
to you.
Scroll it up
Indeed.
over there.
Oh,
What
sure.
do we got?
Um,
Oh.
she says thank you, and I think Jake just sent the
Aw,
link.
Aw,
Perfect.
thanks,
Thank you, Jake.
Jake, you're awesome.
You're too good to
Jake's
us.
behind
Uh-huh.
the scenes doing
But
good
there's
work.
more than just the marketplace. Of
What
course.
else?
Right.
Tell
At the
us.
luncheon, we have several speakers.
I was already sold with just
Yeah,
the marketplace.
I know. So
It's
that'll
like-
be first.
Okay,
and we
okay.
even have a mimosa bar sponsor
Yeah,
at,
Sulio
at the event.
Financial
Sulio
Group.
Financial
Oh,
Group.
awesome.
And so we'll be serving mimosas
Okay.
or juice
Yeah, if you
either
as
or.
you're
prefer.
shopping during the marketplace. But then we have some amazing speakers lined up. Okay, we have Aaron Luke and Allison Cochran from Peterbilt
Okay.
or PACCAR Company,
Mm-hmm.
and they will be they'll be talking about work-life balance, but they are very involved in Peterbilt's PB Win is their women's initiative. So it's a group who is across the nation, not just the Denton
Right.
Peterbilt, but that they address the needs and concerns of women working at Peterbilt, but women working generally.
In general,
Yeah.
yeah. That's awesome.
It's
So-
a valuable insight because they come from a very
Indeed.
male-dominated
Sure. Right,
sort
right.
of business, and to be able to carve a space and,
Right.
and make it
Kind
viable.
of a unique. So they'll share with us from that, and then we have Eileen McDonald. She is a speaker, a specialist in stress management, and so her talk is called "Ramp Up Your Resilience."
Ooh, I like that one.
And I look forward to her
Yes.
tips on that. So I think those will be before lunch, and then we'll have a lovely lunch. And then our keynote speaker after lunch will be Dr. Shirley Cothran Barrett, who is a native of Denton
Yep.
and was Miss America 1975.
How
Yep.
cool.
And so she's going to share some things with us. There are, culture has changed a lot.
Sure.
And so as we're talking about balance, then we're looking at different aspects of a gender balance in a changing culture. And I think Shirley has some things to share and update about some changes even in the Miss America organization. Our culture and our
Yes.
society.
It's very reflective
Is-
of these things.
Indeed.
Like a little
Indeed.
microcosm.
well, that should be
But some
a
great,
great
tips
lunch.
for us too. Yeah,
Indeed. So we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
are.
I'm excited to hear from them.
indeed.
All right. Well, what else is coming down the pipeline just so that everybody gets a little taste
Okay.
for November and December?
We're going to have some really different things in November and
Yes.
December.
Okay.
In November, we're going to explore in the month of Thanksgiving. And as we're kind of in that process of counting our blessings and giving thanks, we want to balance that with giving back.
Yes.
So we're going to have an event on November 13th that we've invited particular nonprofits to come, and kind of in a fair, kind of a nonprofit fair setting. A lot of our women that have been coming and joining our WINK events this year are not the ones that typically have been there, maybe have been as involved in the nonprofit world. And so we want everyone to have an opportunity to really learn more about the amazing groups we have in this community, but then also how we can give back in supporting those groups with our time or donations, and to just have a better understanding of what they do.
That's exciting.
We
So
are
you'll get to
excited.
hear from a lot of different people.
A lot of different ones.
Yes.
And then December, do we want to talk about that?
Sure, you can give a
Now
little
you
taste
have
of that
to.
one.
The little taste of that. We're going to have a panel discussion, and we're going to
Okay.
call it the Wise Women of WINK. So
I
it
like
will
it.
be
Yep.
some older of our members that I'd say we're all retirement age. Some of the speakers will be, or some of the panel members will already be retired, but just take some questions from the audience, but then also share some insights and some wisdom from experience on balance in the workplace and our lives.
Cool.
That's going to be really
Okay.
good.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun.
Is the Wise Women of WINK like a play on like the three wise men, like Christmas time, December?
There'll be
why
more
not?
than 3,
Yeah.
but could be.
Makes
Could
me
be.
think like this like holiday themed panel.
I like it. I like it.
And I'll say just real quick, in January, we'll explore the balance of, in our physical lives, our balance of nutrition and caring for ourselves.
Okay.
And then in February, we'll look at balance of finances. And so we'll have another event called Money and Mimosas.
Oh,
March, we have
fun.
several things we're trying to nail down
Oh,
exactly
yes.
which ones, because we have lots of ideas of things we'd like to do.
sounds
Some
like
will have
an
to be next year.
Event-filled calendar.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
it.
It's nice having it all kind of mapped out in advance.
Yes.
It is. We're working on it anyway.
Yeah, and so a good benefit for attending WINK events is that they're not just limited to chamber membership.
Right.
So as we were saying earlier, that if you're any working woman in Denton of any flavor or variety, you can join in to some of these WINK events. Mixers are typically free. Power hours have a little bit of a cost there to cover
for the
food
food
and beverage, that kind of stuff. But very cost-effective way of getting some good networking, meeting
And
people.
likewise, we're trying to have a balance of daytime and then after hours events as well, because we know that some of the working women don't have that flexibility to
Right.
leave during the day
Right.
to
Right.
go to a luncheon or
Especially
a
our
meeting during the day.
teachers.
Indeed. But so we'll have some that will be after hours, but then we have some that can come to the daytime things that have other responsibilities
In the
after work
evenings.
in the evenings. So we want to have a balance of that as well, and we're trying to do that to kind of alternate
Yes,
back and
it's a
forth.
good variety.
It has been so far. Y'all have done a wonderful job.
Thanks.
And if you'll scroll.
Oh, sure.
So scroll down or up, I guess. I don't know.
yeah.
So Dana,
Dana.
says, "Thank you, Pat, for your leadership and commitment to the support and development of women leaders in Denton."
It's my privilege, Dana.
Well said, Dana. I think we all echo that same sentiment. And Ryan's excited.
Celia,
too.
yeah, Celia
Ryan
Financial.
Money and
Celia.
mimosas. He means mimosas.
Right.
Instead of mimosas. Yeah. So he's going to provide mimosas twice for us.
Yeah, so thank you very
in
much.
October and February as
You're going
well.
to be
Thanks,
known as the
Ryan.
mimosa guy now.
I feel like that's not a bad way to be
Not
known.
a bad thing at all.
Although it'd be better for his business, he would prefer to be known as the money and
and
mimosa
mimosas
guy.
guy.
I think that's
so. Let's
probably
like
better.
help
Let's
him
do
out
that.
and like money and mimosa
Money,
guy.
money.
That'll be the official title.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing
You're
all
so
these
welcome.
details. Really
Yes,
appreciate
thank
it.
My pleasure.
you.
All right. So we're gonna run through some of the upcoming announcements and stuff.
Let's do it.
All right. So on September 21st, starting at 8 a.m., Serve Denton is having a fundraising event called Junk You May Need. I think this is the third one that they've.
I think it
that they've
might be
had.
their final one. So like now's
the
your
last
chance.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
That's quite all right. But
Awesome.
the funding, the proceeds go towards the construction of the Children's Advocacy Center for Denton County. at their new facility at the Serve Denton Center. So goes to a good cause, and you manage to either give up or take home some new stuff that you might need.
Then we have the Business Networking Luncheon. This is hosted by the Chamber. It's going to be at Spring Hill Suites. And it's an opportunity to do more of like traditional networking. But in addition to that, we will have a speaker. And is the speaker on here, or am I just not seeing it?
No.
Who's
so
the speaker?
We had a bit of a program change. So I think we've got
tell us.
Chrissy Malouf will be joining us.
Okay.
She recently started doing like training on social media for real estate agents. And so some of the same lessons can be pulled. You know, they don't have to be so specific for real estate. So she's going to pull some of that information out and give social media techniques and tips and things for Facebook, Instagram, I think Twitter, that kind of stuff.
So she'd really be good for like a small business, like sole proprietor. Like there's that. That's going to be right up her alley.
Yeah, because she's a real estate agent. Yeah. She has to get her own.
And just started M Squared Realty, her and Darby together, and they're kicking butt. Can we say butt?
You can say that.
Butt's not a bad word, Jake. So I'm just saying. Kicking butt. So that'll be awesome. Okay, so Chrissy Malouf, September 21st at 11:45 at Spring Hill Suites. You do need to register. So it's $15. And then if you are not a chamber member, you can learn more about how you could come and check out this event. I'm going to do this one too.
Sure.
Because it's my event. So then we have Taste for a Cause, which is benefiting Friends of the Family. It's this Saturday, so it's your last chance to buy tickets, and it's going to be starting at 6. So tickets are $75. It includes open bar, food from fabulous vendors from Boca 31, Chestnut Tree, Hannah's, and so many more. Live music. And then surprise entertainment. Nice. And I haven't even told you what the surprise entertainment is.
I prefer to be surprised.
It is going to be off the hook. And, of course, it's supporting – that's my new thing. Of course, it's supporting the women and children we serve at Friends of the Family who have been victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. So come out and support and celebrate.
All right, September 24th, starting at 4 o'clock. This will be the ribbon cutting for Explorium
Denton. Yay!
Looking forward to that. So Anya Martinez has put in such a hard job of pulling this all together, but it finally came together. So we're looking forward to celebrating that. They joined the chamber. They're opening this up for the community. It's the first children's museum for Denton, so big deal.
Then we have our chamber membership mixer. This is going to be on September 27th. It's sponsored by Independent Bank, and it'll also take place at Independent Bank. So again, you can go to denton-chamber.org to register, and that is September 27th. Oh, then we have, here's another really good one.
All right, so Taste of Industrial Street is happening again this year. It'll be on September 27th. This takes place like on Industrial Street, so right in front of Dan's. And I want to say that this is also where they will announce the dancers for
and they'll draw for their partners.
Oh, that's fun.
So we have the group of men and the group of women, but then they'll draw names that night at Taste of Industrial
to see
who's paired and who will be dancing together.
That sounds
you don't
like
want
fun.
to miss it. And it's only, what, $25 or $35?
35.
Yep. So $35 for all the festivities, food,
lots of food from all the restaurants down there. Yeah,
so fun, y'all.
All right.
Oh, then we have Liberty Christian School. It's almost time for their Top Golf Tournament. This is September 28th. It'll take place from 9 to 12, and it's family friendly. So reach out to them. Sandra is who you'll be able to reach out to, and she can tell you more. So go out and support Liberty Christian.
And then we have a slew of ribbon cuttings coming up towards the end of the month. Sprint just opened up a store off West University and joined the chamber. And so we're doing a big old ribbon cutting for them on September 28th at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And you can, it's free to attend. I highly recommend attending ribbon cuttings. You end up meeting the business owners and folks who are interested in meeting you as well, because they really want connections and to get business cards and network and all kinds of stuff. So it's a really good opportunity for you.
It is. And if you're not a chamber member, it's really a great opportunity to come because not everybody there at all is a chamber member. So you'll blend in. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you're good. Like, come on out. So then we have Habitat for Humanity's ribbon cutting, and they are doing a grand reopening. Y'all, the fly's back. It is back.
It is back.
It is back.
We're trying to.
And it is.
In
I'm
all
trying
its
to
glory.
ignore it.
I know.
And
Yep.
it happened last week, and people were telling me all day, I saw you on there with the fly. It was so funny. I'm like, oh my God, nobody says anything to me about this show ever.
And then this.
And then this. And it's
baby
back.
fly. It's a baby.
So it is a baby fly. They've spawned.
Yep.
Okay, so October 2nd at 12 o'clock, so you can run over on your lunch break and support their grand reopening. And it is off Carroll. So it's like right there, very easily, just like a shot down from the chamber office. So y'all go out and support them. They are doing great things in our community and deserve. Okay, we have 2 comments. Jenna. I did not even tell her to say it. Jenna says Taste will be the best this year. Yes,
It's going to be
will.
great. It really
And
will.
happy early
See
birthday
you
because
there.
it's the day before her birthday. Woohoo! And then all of this talk about food events is making us hungry. Yes, me too.
Almost through this. So on October 4th, Salted Sanctuary is having their ribbon cutting.
Oh,
so we'll be
so
celebrating
exciting.
with Kim at her new location at 525 North Elm Street. It's very adorable. She has it set up.
Did you go in?
I've
I
only
saw
seen
the
it in
pictures.
photos.
Yeah. Have you been in there yet?
No,
I've only
but
seen
the
pictures.
pictures.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Oh,
I
that's
think
gonna be
Jason
so
went in
fun.
and shopped there, though, because that's how we ended up with that soap.
Lemon poppy seed.
Yeah, but looking forward to that. So that's, again, October 4th, starting at 4 o'clock.
Ooh, what a great name. Then we have Revel for a Cause beer and wine tasting. This is going to be held at Patterson Appleton Arts Center, and it's going to take place October 6th from 6 to 9 p.m. And it says to try the popular classics at Roanoke's World Class Appetizers craft beer from Armadillo Ale Works. And I'm trying to see who it's benefiting. Did I miss that? Your ticket will help our financial assistance nonprofit keep families in their homes. Oh, I think it's it doesn't say it on there, but I know who it is. It's Condell's nonprofit.
Interfaith.
I'm pretty
Interfaith Ministries.
If this is not Interfaith, I'm very sorry, but I'm pretty sure this is Interfaith event. Yes, it is. You can see
there
the
you
logo
see
on
the logo.
the Interfaith. Interfaith, go in there and put that it's your name on there so we all know. Although the picture, if we could see it better, we would know.
Indeed.
But I think that's going to be a really fun event. That is October 6th, and it's real convenient. Y'all can just dart right down there. So go out and support Interfaith.
And you can
How
speak
about
to
that?
this one.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So
I will.
CASA of Denton is having, CASA of Denton County is having their ribbon cutting. This will be October 10th, starting at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's
Yes.
at 614 North Bell Avenue. And please tell us the context in which this is being celebrated.
We are celebrating the renaming of our office and actually the whole center. We've expanded into more of the offices now that we own, and are so grateful to have had a very generous
Endowment.
assistance actually to help us do that from Jim and Al McNatt. And so we are renaming the offices and that whole office complex as the McNatt Center.
How
Fantastic.
exciting.
And we're going to celebrate that and celebrate them. And so Jim and Linda and Al and Darlene will all be there with us. And I think some of the kids too.
That's
and we
awesome.
are so excited. We're so grateful. I serve on that board. And we are so, so grateful for all that they've done for CASA of Denton County so that we can expand and serve more children.
Yeah.
There are more children placed in foster care in Denton County now than we can actually assign an advocate to.
Yeah.
And it takes space and it takes more money.
Yeah.
And actually
Yes.
saves the county money if we can assign a trained advocate to each of those children in foster care.
And just for folks who don't know, CASA is an acronym.
It
and
is
it stands for
court-appointed special advocates. So when a child is placed in foster care, is that when they're removed from their home for whatever reason, then they are assigned by a judge. They are assigned a trained advocate who meets with them regularly and really is often the consistent thread in their life as they
Yes.
may be moved around
From
to different
family to
foster
family.
homes or centers where they may be. And that CASA that advocate that they know they can count on and share with may be the one who in the courtroom is the one to advocate for them, and the judge really looks to that person for what's best for the child.
Yes. I've seen this happen in real life. I got to serve as a jury member, and it's a really powerful thing to be, a CASA
Yes.
advocate.
And I mean, I know CASA is always looking for new advocates because it's volunteers.
Indeed.
They have staff too, but because of, unfortunately, the high number of children that are having to utilize these services, they need more volunteers. So if you are looking for something to do with your time, that is obviously come to Friends of the Family too, but CASA is doing wonderful work, and it's a great use of your time. That's the thing
as
too.
the population grows, and we know how Denton County is growing, as that population grows, unfortunately, so do child removals, and so it all
that's
goes
just
with
true
that.
for I know all of our nonprofits. And what event wasn't in here, and I think it's the perfect time to kind of segue, is tomorrow is North Texas Giving Day. So I know CASA will be out there, Interfaith will be out there, of course, Friends of Family will be,
United Way,
United Way will be out there.
Everybody
Every
who's
single
anybody.
one of them. I think there's 65. Everybody who's anybody.
Yeah.
And if you ain't there this year, you better be there next year. That's all we're saying. So 65 nonprofits are coming together on the square, and they have done a phenomenal job. It's just an opportunity for you as a community to come out and support nonprofits. You can learn more about volunteering with CASA, volunteering with any of the organizations. And then it's also an opportunity for you to give. And so North Texas Giving Day, you can go to northtexasgivingday.org.
Yep.
And every $25 you give for whatever nonprofit, you just type in their name. You can type in CASA, you can type in Friends of Family, whatever it is, they get it bonused. So we actually get more dollars to go back into our mission just
awesome.
for giving on this one day. So go out to the square. There's live music. There's yoga at 6 o'clock. There's community market is setting up shopping.
There's a beard contest.
There's a beard contest.
First
you could
one
enter this beautiful beauty into a contest.
I feel like it would lose.
Well, you can decorate it. We can talk more about
Okay.
So we can decorate it with the
Yes, she
theme.
will, clearly.
Yes. We'll talk more.
Can I add one event?
Yes.
Can I tell
why
about
not?
one more? Next Tuesday at the C.H. Collins Stadium, the Denton ISD Stadium. If you've not been there yet, this year they have a great big new state-of-the-art video scoreboard.
Ooh.
That's really pretty cool. And so it will be a dedication of the scoreboard.
Oh, cool.
And a celebration of a partnership with DACQ Credit Union and Denton ISD.
That's awesome.
And so we will have a get-together, a ceremony dedicating that, and some fun information about the board. But then also the reception inside will have food that's prepared by the culinary arts students at
that's
the
fun.
ATC.
Yeah.
And the cool thing too, and you'll learn about that there, the video, all the production and all is being done by students at the ATC.
That's
And
awesome.
so they can do at the games and then prepare ads and different things, commercials, and a lot of different packages that they'll use on the video scoreboard. So
That's incredible.
it's an opportunity to come and learn more about that and then celebrate and have some yummy food prepared by the students as well.
So fun.
So it's at 9 o'clock
Okay.
on Tuesday, the 25th at the stadium. And if you think you want to come and want to just RSVP to Jessica Kraft at Denton ISD, that's jcraft, JCRAFT, at DentonISD.org.
Awesome.
And let her know you're coming. Would appreciate it.
Well
That
done.
sounds really fun. What a fun
Yeah.
a way to
Yeah.
celebrate
Pretty
all
exciting.
of those things happening. So there's so much happening in Denton.
Always.
It's September, and we know September's well. I mean, I feel like every month is a busy month. Maybe July you get off because everybody's in vacation.
It's vacation mode.
It's
But
Fast and Furious.
September, August through September
Yeah.
starts.
Happy
Because
New Year.
October's
Off.
crazy.
Yeah.
November, everything.
And it doesn't stop until you get to about January.
Well, I think when the school year starts, so many things start over for the
Yes.
year. So I always kind of say a lot of Happy New Year's in September.
September, yeah.
That's true.
All right. Well, thank you again for being our
Thank you.
guest
It's
my pleasure.
this morning.
Thank you for being our host.
Oh, you're very. Thank you
Yes.
for being
I'm co-host.
a host as well.
We're equal partners.
We are
here.
equal partners
Yes,
on this.
We're equal partners.
So I guess that's it. Yeah. So thank you to our guests, and thank you.
Oh, prepared fun question.
Oh, we've had
We all,
It was. Oh, that's what it was called.